We're going to go ahead and fill in her brows a little bit. And I'm using a pencil because I kind of want to have a little more say on where her eyebrows are going to go. They're a little less defined. And I tend to do brows first before I kind of start doing any of the other eyeshadow because it kind of gives you a frame to work by. An eye primer helps shadow to adhere to the eyelid. And you can put it on pretty thin, use a light hand. I put the majority of it on the lid, and then I'll blend some up into the crease. You don't want a whole lot up by the brow line just because it gives too much texture sometimes. I already added on this side kind of just a line, and I've smudged it. I'm going to go over to this side and kind of do the same thing. You don't have to be really specific as to how you put this on. Just kind of bump it up next to your lash line.
And you go all the way into the corner.
Mm-hmm. And then you go ahead and buff it. Whenever I use the pencil brush, I'll turn it at a downward angle. That way it kind of buffs it into the lash line. I'm doing a little more of a gold shaded shadow for the lid because I really want that eye to pop open. If you use a lot of dark next to that lash line, it's going to close up her eyes.
Mm-hmm. So the trick here is contrast, right?
Mm-hmm. We're going to use kind of a warmer orange shade of eyeshadow on Carla. We're going to put this in the crease. Try to get this to where you can see.
Carla, would you ever in your wildest dreams think of putting orange on your eyes?
Maybe not.
On this side, I've done a little bit of a brow highlight. And basically it's kind of a medium beige with a little bit of sparkle. You want to stay more away from the lighter opaque whites, and because they'll show up a little too much on the skin. I want this to be kind of a natural shimmer highlight. And the majority of it you want to put right up next to the bottom of the brow. That way you don't end up with like a solid sheen across. Right now, as you've seen, I've added a little on this side, but we're going to bring in kind of some purple plum, a little bit of color. First, we did that base color, and that could be your kind of just everyday look. We're going to kind of turn it into night right now. Take this up into the crease using our windshield wiper motion, back and forth, and then blend it into that crease.
So you do mascara before you do lashes, huh?
I actually do it both. Oh. So whenever I do, let me just kind of pick a spot and look down. Just open your eyes a little. Look down. I'm going to go ahead and put a coat of mascara on Carla's lashes. We'll do fake lashes later on top. But I always like to do a coat first, just to kind of pull those natural lashes up. It'll make it a little thicker. Another option before you do mascara is you can curl the lashes. If you have really straight lashes, you want to go ahead and curl them a little bit just to get them to go continuously with the fake lashes whenever you apply those.
I put a little highlight on her lid, right below her brows, and then right in the inner corner, and it was like a nice champagne beige color, had a little bit of sheen to it. And now I'm putting an orange shadow right in her crease, which sounds really scary. But it's actually going to look really natural. I'm just going in her crease and just blending it out. Same on the other side here.
You're starting at the inside and working your way out.
I'm actually starting right in the middle, and then I'm doing windshield wiper motions just back and forth.
Okay.
And little swirly motions because I want it to be big and blended. I'm not trying to draw necessarily a crease, which is a great one already. I'm just going to give it a little more definition. We added a little darker, like a deep, deep purple, right into Marlena's crease and just start buffing it out. It's not a black. You can use something that's really just dark and rich. It looks a little warmer, I think, than sometimes just going directly in with black. And we just deepen it out a bit just for a little more drama. If she wanted to go out, change it up a little bit. I put just a little bit of liner across her lash line and gave it just a little smudge, and then we stuck the same dark purple shadow that I put in her crease on the lash line and just lightly buffed it up. So we're just giving it a little intensity. I like to always start, anytime I want to add intensity or drama, I always like to start right at the lash line and bring it up, and then the more dramatic you want to make it, you bring it further in. It's kind of like volume control. So if you just have a little bit right here, it's just a little dramatic, but if I were to put that dark color all the way through here, it would be more dramatic. Generally, warm tones do look best on darker complexions, and in most situations I've found. However, you know, we're in the business of empowering women and making women feel good, so if there's a cool color that's, you know, light like a gray or a soft blue that someone really wants to wear, I mean, I say wear it, right, Crystal?
Definitely.
But, you know, really just, you know, make it like a pop of color on the lid and then complement it with shades or pair it up with shades that actually complement your skin tone. So safe and natural would be more warm tones, but if you add cools, just make sure to kind of balance it out a little bit. We're going to sweep a little mascara on the lashes. I like to start right at the base and give it a little wiggle, pull it through. Sometimes you can turn the wand vertically and fan out the lashes a little bit. And then look up for me. Just a little underneath.
Did you use an eyelash curler, or do you recommend that?
I did. I like eyelash curlers, of course. I wouldn't say to say recommend or not recommend. I think they're nice if you want to give your lashes a little curl. My only tip with that is make sure that you do it before you put the mascara on. If you curl your lashes after mascara's on, it can tend to break your lashes and damage them, or they can actually pull them completely out. I put just a little bit of gold liner in her inner rim. Doing something like this, really, the gold up against the eye color is beautiful. It's a way to put something inside the inner rim, because sometimes doing colors like purples can make that inner wet tissue area look a little too pink. So putting a little gold in there just really brightened it up. Definitely use a pencil that's tested for that area. Not all pencils are. But I think it's kind of nice. It's nice and bright, but still, you know, allows me to have a little bit of a sultrier, soft, smoky look going on.